Hi there everyone, this is Tina and this is your message of the day, and this comes to you on the day of Wednesday, March the 20th, 2024. And if you see the level of 2 within the number, the date, you can say, there's a number of 2s in there, right? That means there's a change and movement that's going on in your life that you might not be ready for, or not acknowledge, or not even want. Many people might be conflicted about that. The past seems to some better. Present moment is just full of problems and things to solve. And the future you have no idea about. I'm just bringing up what could generally be going through people's minds and even your circumstances in that way. But that does not mean that what you're experiencing is unusual or incorrect. It's just your fears rising to the surface. And of course, we would appreciate familiarity because that's something that surrounds us, something we can recognize. And you don't want to move from that. You may be comfortable in a home and you're being called to move. By who? The divine forces. And you might say that, I had done a prayer about that, or I put in manifestation work for that. And I'm quite comfortable where I am and I don't want to go. This reluctance, this resistance is actually stopping you from uplifting yourself, from growing, from receiving, from enjoying. Let's put it that way. So it's just a cycle of life, just like how if you see the moon is the easiest thing to see in the night sky. You can see the phases of the moon as she goes through from maiden to becoming complete, right? The same way, that is what you are also experiencing. So many people might be drawn to lunar energies for no reason. That's okay. Don't question that either. You're following the rhythm, you can say the heartbeat of the universe, the heartbeat of Earth, the heartbeat of nature. And to be in rhythm and flow with life, then that gracefulness that you need will naturally occur. You'll be ready to receive whatever guidance, whatever form of guidance you get, and however that guidance comes to you, will not question it. And you will not question that you receive the guidance also from divine sources. Trust that intuition, that voice, or knowing, or something you see just strikes your fancy. It captures your attention for some reason. That is again a part of your cycle. Many people might be also growing, evolving, being uplifted when they were earlier depressed. So yes, do look back on your past and leave behind what you don't want anymore. That's also a part of the cycle. Intense cleansing and detoxification of the planet, of you, of everything. So of course the upliftment is a difficult process because you don't see that you're being uplifted. So you don't feel uplifted. Trust that too. And surrender. Just keep surrendering in prayer and invocation and whatever form of meditation you can to the divine forces. And keep on asking for the angelic forces to surround you, especially your guardian angel. It will really help you in this time. You need familiar voices as you make this change. It's like literally there's a divine hand holding you. Recognize that. Why I went quiet for a moment, just your palm out. Yes, I'm there. I trust. I have faith. I believe. And ask even for a sign this very day. Some kind of validation that you know that you're not making it up. It's truth coming through somehow, somewhere. Divine voices are just literally falling down as gentle silver sprays this day that come with the sunlight. And it's a powerful combination when masculine and feminine merge together. The golden rays and the silver rays are together this day, helping to balance you then, balance out your life, every part of your life. What seems to be out of balance, ask for help there. Keep on asking for help and don't think that that makes you or that should define you as some kind of weak character or that you don't have your own strength. Now, look at who has come forward for us. It is a mother, very much associated with the rhythm of the moon, the Norse goddess of the moon and love. So she's bringing back the capacity to love and be loved, to enjoy love, to redefine yourself with love maybe, because you've just been so embittered over the years that you've had so many disappointments in every facet of loving. See how many people are around you that love you. You don't have to shout it out into the streets. Just think about it. And look into her eyes for those phases and cycles to make more tangible sense. There's a lot of work being done on your bottom sphere, you can say. The solar plexus that's connected to the earth, and your sacral, and your navel, and your root. So that sense of security, that's why it's kind of in upheaval right now. So just look into her eyes and ask where it is that you really feel stuck. Is it in the past and you need to make your peace with something? Clear it, cleanse it, walk away from it gracefully, head held high, learning all the lessons, and giving love wherever it is necessary, to yourself, to others, to a situation, to an activity. And if you see, then the right side of her coat is also covering her. That means there's protection for you, both ways. You're protected, so just step out and try. Sometimes we become so fragile and have been hurt so many times, we just don't even want to try anymore. It's like you do whatever you want, and I let you abuse me, and I let you hurt me. That is not you. That is not the way you're meant to be. And nor is the other person meant to feel powerful hurting someone. So again, this is not to pick war or fight with anyone, because she is known as a warrior goddess, but a warrior goddess doesn't mean that she asks you to intentionally harm someone or just go out there and take violence to be your language. It's saying that you just stand tall, decide what your priorities are, what your principles are, what is important to you this day. Go ahead and do that for yourself. Because if you see, the past is also being balanced with the future through those orbs that she has stuck to her coat. It's bringing that balance from the past, cleansing it and clearing it in the present, and taking it to the future, and it goes through so gracefully. Is there any problem there? No, there's a beautiful thread, a thread of caring and faith and trust. Consider that the divine cord. This time, this is a cord that you do want. We often hear of cords as just being cut. Often in oracle card readings, that's all we hear. Cut this and cut that. This time it's saying that honor this and enjoy it, because it's come for that purpose, to help you leave behind all that no longer serves you, to leave behind the old and to move towards the new. And then also, some of us are almost afraid of reaching the new also. That will I be good enough for the new? Don't even think about that. Many self-esteem issues might arise at this time. Acknowledge it. It's okay. Because they only come up to be recognized, to be seen, and to be realized. So they're not sitting there in your subconscious somewhere, hurting you and harming you in every way. Why do that to yourself? Whether it's caused by you or anyone else, this is not the time to sit and analyze that, just to see that you have a problem and ask for a solution. So this says that this is Divine Mother Freya. And even in the calendar of the week in English, she's there with us on Friday. Friday has been named for her, Freya's Day. So she's helping you now move forward. If you see her hair, it's not also made in the traditional manner, right? Because usually you see both sides as flowing. Why is she put in the left side into her plait? Because she is balancing it out. Not to carry around baggage anymore. Not to carry pain around anymore. And that's why it's also with a ribbon, a green ribbon, been tied up. It's gracefully done so that you're not going around feeling as if you hurt someone and carrying that regret then for the rest of your life, that guilt. Walking away happily, learning what you needed to learn, giving what you wanted to give, and having a nice connection with your past, learning from your past, memories that you can always cherish and go back to. And if you see, then she's wearing a gown of emerald and yellow, which is shining. This is you now, being aware of this message, receiving this message, and being lit up literally through your mind, through your body, and all parts of your aura and spirit are also renewed. It's like you got a fresh understanding of your own blueprint, what it is that you are, who it is that you are, what's important to you right now. And then, if you see, her hair is flowing on the right side. And this says that just gracefully flow along with whatever is going on. Whatever is going on, whatever you're asked to do, however uncomfortable you feel at that time, you're being asked to move for a certain reason. Move along with the flow, with the glow, with the guidance, with the action steps that are given to you. And if you see her, she doesn't seem to be in any pain or any sense of panic, right? She's at peace. You will be at peace. That peace that you always was searching for or seemed to elude you or being out of reach is very much within reach. The huge moon behind her is telling you that you're getting all forms of mystical information, mystical aid. When you engage in prayer and invocations and call upon your angels and divine forces and keep on surrendering to them, this moon will gain more power for you then. It's not just a huge silver orb at the back of her. There's pure power and love wanting to come through. Accept it and enjoy it. And if you see the totem behind her, that's a falcon. That means there are many angelic forces and divine forces ready to convey messages for you to communicate. So if you're one person who always just does not say anything, does not express, just keeps quiet, ask Archangel Gabriel even. And the power to express, to come to you. Maybe it's difficult for you to even speak, for whatever physical reason there might be. All those limitations, you can cross them. Just keep looking at her. She's glowing with the light ever so gracefully. So there is a beginning now coming for you. Whatever form of beginning you're seeking. Ask for it and keep on asking for it. Do not stop asking. Now you say, I keep on asking, but I never receive an answer. Or I never receive results. Don't time them. That's when you bind, you can say, the divine ones from doing anything for you because it's bound. And you are actually limiting yourself. Let's just say they wanted to give you 100 cookies and you only end up asking for 20. You misplaced the rest. Sorry, I have a bit of a cough, but I'm still conveying this message to you. So there's a beginning within every ending that comes to you. So illusions are revealed and released. That means whatever you thought was such a problem or is a problem even now, it is just going into literally mystical light, transforming into mystical light. You can ask for that even. Just looking at her. Help me step into the phase of life that is movement oriented. I'm going towards where I want to go to. So there's a beginning within every ending, and illusions are revealed. That means just see things the way they are. Don't overreact. And whatever needs to be solved, to be understood, to be cleared, to be cleansed, to be moved, it will be. And just keep looking at her then, also to put things into order. Literally to start taking steps where you procrastinated too long. Or decided change is not for you. Move that thought process aside. And keep looking at her plat to see then which part of the day, how is it that you have to change it? What do you actually have to do? The action steps will just flow literally out of you. You can just put pen to paper and inspiration will come. But just trust that intuition. This is going to be the biggest conflict you perhaps might have today. trusting your intuition and being focused on what you are focused on, despite external influences, or again your fears coming up. That is not your truth. Keep on looking into her eyes, and you might even keep asking that, what is my truth right now? Through the day. And that doesn't mean that you lost faith. It just means you got stuck in the moment. And the moment is turning negative for you. That doesn't work, right? So don't do that for yourself. When you are a divine child, remember that, apply that, enjoy that, receive what you're supposed to receive, apply it, and your Akashic space, it's already there. Your solution is there. Your manifestation is already realized. Your movement has already occurred. Feel that if you want to, even now. If you're too much in despair. But come out of that and step back into the phases and cycles of life with the rhythms of the universe. You will never go wrong again. And this is Tina, signing off for today. And this comes to you from the Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray, and Kyle can be reached at kylegray.co.uk. And the glow and mystic presence of all of the divine forces comes through the art of Lily Moses. And Lily can be reached at lilymoses.com. And this is Tina signing off for now. Bye-bye.